pictures yet?
Do you have any cow pictures?
I mean, the guy with the dog walking on the street.
So far I've seen one cow, well, counting myself too.
You know, what would be good would be that, you know, with the holy cause, you put a picture of a cow with holy conference on the tweet.
Yeah, well, I wanted to take a picture, but I can't find a cow. Yeah. The only cow that I saw, it was right in the Marble District or the Granite District or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I was in a car and we just went right past it. So.
But Guy, how come your tweets are almost more of information rather than your personal experiences? For example, today I was looking at all your tweets, and you didn't talk about anything about your experiences in India or your experiences at this conference or something. More of links and
Yeah, well,
information.
all those links were done either by me or Ghosts. Probably in the last 24 hours, I've had 2 tweets about Bangalore. One was I put up all my slides from this morning, and the other one was my pictures from the Royal Gardenia Hotel. But everything else is informational. It's because I view Twitter as primarily an informational broadcasting system as opposed to a social network. And so very seldom do I do things like, you know, my cat rolled over or I'm stuck in traffic in Bangalore. I view my Twitter stream as more a combination of stumble upon and dig and tweet me and delicious and CNN and how stuff works and answers.com. I'm not trying to create a personal image per se. If I could do it all over, I just didn't know any better. I have 184,000 followers. I wish I had 184,000 followers of @Alltop, and I had 5,000 followers of @Guy Kawasaki. But when I started Twitter, I only started with @Guy Kawasaki, and so I have 184,000 there, and I can't just switch right now. It's too late. I can't. If I told everybody to switch, I mean, it just wouldn't work. So now I use @Guy Kawasaki for everything, and the only reason why I have @Alltop is @Guy Kawasaki. Every tweet about links is triplicated. So every time I tweet, it goes out the first time, 8 hours later, and 8 hours later. So I do 3 of every one of them. My thinking there is that nobody in their right mind is on Twitter 24 hours by 7. So, if I tweeted something at 8 a.m., the person who checks in at 5 is not going to see it. Now, this happens to piss a few people off because if you only follow 25 people, and I'm one of them, I will just dominate your entire public timeline because not only do I tweet 25 times a day, really, I tweet 75 times a day, right? So someone following 25 people, of which 20 are probably bots, you open up your timeline and you'll see 75 of me. It'll make you crazy. It's like if you bought a TV and you only had 3 stations on it. Well, guess what? You're not going to have a very diverse experience. So those people who don't follow a lot of people, they hate the fact that I repeat everything. So those are the people I tell them to just follow @Alltop, and you only get that once a day. So @Alltop is 25 times a day, and @Guy Kawasaki is 75 times a day. And I use something called Objective Marketer, and that is how I tweet. And actually, that woman's family is from Bangalore. So, every time I tweet, a little bit of Bangalore happens. And that thing automatically schedules the repeats for me and makes everyone unique so that I can duplicate tweets and stuff like that. So yeah, I have a very different use of Twitter than 99.9% of the world. 99.9% of the world have, up to 250 people they're following, and they look at their public timeline and they're seeing what those 250 people do. I have 184,000 followers, and I follow 180,000 people. So my public timeline is useless. I only deal with ats and directs. So I'm searching. TweetDeck is set up for me to search for at Guy Kawasaki, at all top, and that's it. If a tweet does not contain those two strings, I'll probably never see it.
Yeah. So other than tweets, what else do you follow every day of your life? What other blogs? How do you keep track of? How do you keep on top?
That's a good ad. I keep on top of things with all top. and so, what I do is so my entire day, if I'm on the computer, I'm on Twitter, basically. So Twitter for me is not something that I do for fun. It's not something that I do when I've done everything else. It's not like this thing I do, like you work all day, you go home, you say, I'll watch TV